Hello everybody, and welcome back to Thief. Yes, it's been quite a while. I haven't gotten around to recording an episode, so now I finally am. This one's for you, Zach. So, without further ado, I think we should jump right in. There is the keyhole, the symbol of the keepers. The most promising acolyte left us, not out of the lesser folly of sentiment, but the greater folly of anger. His heart was clouded, and his balance was lost, but his abilities were unmatched. Even then, we knew to watch him most carefully. Keep her at us.
I have a simple job planned for this evening. Break into a guarded mansion, steal another fat nobleman's priceless trinket, and leave quietly. Lord Bafford is out of town, and rumor has it that the captain of his house guard went with him as a bodyguard. The time is ripe for a bit of burglary.
It is indeed.
The front gate of Lord Bafford's manor is always guarded, and the main street is far too exposed. But Cuddy tells me there's a better way in, around to the side, more out of the way. One guard, and likely no witnesses to complicate matters. The piece Cuddy wants is a scepter, silver, jewels, the usual adornments. It should command a high price. Bafford, like most of his kind, probably keeps his treasures on the top floor of the place, close to his heart, and far from his servants.
You'll see the reference to this.
No point in waiting. I have Cuddy's old sketches of the place, and everyone who's going to be asleep inside already is. It's time to begin.
Alright, so let's start this mission. As you can see, we got the difficulty up here at Expert, and we have to sneak in case the place. The well house in the back is my best bet. Now this one is one of the more linear levels, and that's really the only way to get in. The front gate not only has a mass of guards, it's also locked from the inside, so you can't get in that way. The only way in this level is through the gatehouse. However, they do open up, as you'll see as the missions go on. We have to find a scepter and redistribute it to myself. And also steal 700 worth of valuables, which is quite an easy number to hit. And don't kill anyone while we're on there. No one dies. And once we're done, we have to get out. So let's see where this leads us. So right here, this is pretty much our shop at the beginning of the game. And there are a few things we have to purchase. This is going to be my purchase for this level. We only had a little bit of money, like 300, and these are 250, and we've got one, and we shouldn't use it because we shouldn't get caught at all. So we have these water arrows. They don't do any damage, but they douse torches. This helps us to make more dark spots for us to sneak in. Very useful. The broadheads here, sharp arrows. They're not, I already have 36, but you don't have money carryover, so might as well spend it all. And they can be useful in a completely non-lethal play in terms of distracting guards. A little metal tip makes quite a noise against some stones. As well with our normal things, we have this healing potion, which restores lost health over time, as we didn't see that, but trust me, it does. We have our sword here. In addition to putting holes in the enemy, a sword can block a foe's attack. The sword is also useful for cutting down banners, as we'll see during this mission. And then finally, we've also got the blackjack here. Quite a handy knockout. Unsuspecting target, little noise, no blood. It's a good non-lethal weapon for clearing out some areas. So, I believe that's time to begin it. So this is Thief. Yeah, You can see the textures. They're old for sure. There's been a little update in this game, as you can see there, using some textures from the sequel, which had updated textures. But yeah, everything is. As we get close to it, you're going to see the textures are very bad. However, this game is very old, and that's to be expected. So let's start casing this place. Start off with this map here. So we've got the map here. It's very basic. It fills in a little bit as you go, but pretty much it's up to you to figure out where you are. So the front entrance, heavily guarded. These red X's are guards. That's what we're facing. So we're right around this corner. So you want to come all the way around here to get to the well. Now there's an arrow cache here. That's that keeper cache with the keeper symbol. So we're going to go through there and pick it up. And while we're in this street, this is the only time in the mission this really or in any mission this really occurs. We are actually not seen as hostile to anyone. The moment we step through here, we are, and the moment we get into the well and start doing stuff, we are seen as hostile. But up until then, the guards won't react to us. So, let's have a little bit of a walk around. Yeah, map's not too filled out.
Hey, I'm going to the bear pits tomorrow. You want to come with?
Bear pits.
Couldn't pay me enough. What? You soft belly. The bears have got these new muzzles with underslung cheek spikes.
Ugh.
Last time I was there was a real eye gouging. It makes me sick. When I was a kid. Huh. Surprised you're even in this job.
Ooh, the blood, it just turns my poor tummy.
Shut up, you taffer. You want blood? You should have been there years ago.
It's a few too many to try to get by here.
Then, they were something to see.
Yeah.
Those bears, they didn't need no cheek spikes and razor collars and paw hooks and all that knifery you straps to them now. No paw hooks? What'd they do? Just bump into each other? Huh! Nah. The bears back then, they had claws as long as your finger.
Oh.
And wicked teeth. Bears? You're toughing me. They look pretty mangy harmless, long as they're not wearing harness. That's why I can't stand the pits now. You don't know what you missed. They just don't make bears like they used to. Whoa. Killer bears. Would have liked to see that.
Anyways, that's one of the many flavor conversations, and there's a lot of character in this game. It's one of the joys. You just see little guild signs for little shops. The city very much feels alive, even though you don't see much of it. The guards all have personalities. There's a few that you actually kind of follow along from mission to mission. And they're kind of nice to get to know. Here's our arrow cache. So let's grab a few of those, or cache if you prefer. And you can see the decor of the city. It's very much stone, wood, metal. It's very steampunkish. Well, we could head straight down here to the well, but I feel like taking an alternate route. Let's head down into the sewers. And there we go. Make sure no one follows us. And this is the sewers. And you can hear that splashing. That's the noise we're making. That's something very important to pay attention to. This heads over. You probably saw where this manhole cover was. But yeah, very important to pay attention to the noise in this game. It's one of the primary ways to alert guys. And at the bottom there's our light shower. So let's see what we're doing. I'm not going to waste too much time. You can hear a guard above me, but that's fine. He wouldn't have cared. Actually, if I run into him, he'll probably say hello. And here's one of the reasons to come down here. Ooh, shiny. First bit of loot. Or second, I guess. That little switch. Oops. Come on. There we go. That little switch opened up this grate here. See it? Where does this take? Ooh. Hello, guard. So, you gotta be careful, that metal in the base there will be quite loud. This looks like a way in, but no. And you can hear guards over there, so I don't want to cause too much trouble. Yeah, just little back ways, places to hide. Not everywhere in this game has a bit of loot for you going there. Alright. Time to...
Could you possibly be any more helpful?
Oops. We're almost completely hidden here. So I'm just gonna hide and let this guy resume his patrol. How's it going, buddy? One thing I do tend to do in these missions is knock out pretty much everyone. Makes it easier, and especially if I'm doing a commentary, I don't want to constantly bumble into somebody. Don't worry, they're just gone to sleep for a little bit. Now, door is locked. It doesn't automatically unlock it when you get the key. It assumes that you're not completely dumb. So, there we are. You can see the higher res texture on the door there. And right now, if you haven't guessed it, we're in the whale house. As the map states, you can see the blue area has moved on. So, I don't see a rope. I mean, I guess we can just walk. Oh! Okay, that's one way to get down. Let's turn on my compass just to kind of see. So we're heading west now. Let's do this. Come to a room here with some different water. My cat's getting fussy right now. I'm not gonna sit down anymore? Okay. Yeah. Alright, here's a little secret area not many people know about. I don't quite like the texture choice for here, but you know. It's not my game. Alright. Whoa. Spiders. Those are actually quite annoying. So let's see if I can deal with them without taking too much damage. Alright. Here we go. Blasted spiders. There's one, there's another. And there we go. Just kind of back up. They try to jump over your head and then they'll get you.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Indeed. I mean, there's no point. And we'll just swim back now. That's all that's in that room. But, you know, you gotta explore everywhere. This game is very much about exploration. Alright, so continuing along, let's see where this leads us. I've adjusted the brightness level, so hopefully you can kind of make out what's going on. But the game, I mean the original game, Thief, was subtitled The Dark Project, so you gotta let it live up to its name a little bit, not just as a dead end over there. Alright. Oh, looks like somebody needs to do some bit of home reno.
Inside at last.
Inside indeed. Alright. I'm getting very nervous. I'm used to quick saving all the time in this game, so...
I've been... The sir could really beef up security, so... What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides more.
That's stupid! People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
There's a little bit of an AI jump until this other guy turns around. But let's quickly dispatch of these two before they cause too much suspicion.
Hello?
Hello! Now you see, I stood up for just a second there and took a step behind him and he noticed me. Stealth, especially on the expert levels, are a bit unforgiving if you blunder. So let's just put those two guys in a nice doggy pile over there. Oh man, I just want a quick save all the time. That's an interesting room. Maybe we'll get there.